Let me try to get back to more of the structured questions we ask, because I see you are running out of steam, so to speak. Are you currently on medication?
The only thing is Adderall for attention deficit.
Are you taking anything for your anxiety?
No, sir.
Have you ever been prescribed anything for your anxiety?
I don't believe so. I'm not a big person on mental health drugs.
Talk to me about you've given us a number of examples of things that will increase your anxiety. Can you talk to us about the anxiety you feel, what triggers it, and how you adapt to it, and what you can't do because of it?
That's something I still work on right now, trying to figure out how to get past it. I really don't know. There's a traumatic brain injury support group I became a part of on Facebook, of all things. And there's this lady in Canada that I've gotten real close with that I think it's like 4 years removed from hers. They get a little bit better medical care, and she's got me taking this MB12 stuff. It's like methylcobalamin, I think.
Over the counter?
Yes, sir. You can get it like any health food store. It's like something about when I get overwhelmed or like the triggers. There's a glutamate over like flood in your brain or something, and that helps slow it down to where it's not as bad. It doesn't completely get rid of your triggers or how you react to them. It might just, they won't be as intense maybe, and I'll take usually that on the onset of something. And then a lot of times the best thing I can do is just completely pull myself away from whatever situation is.
Sit in the dark?
If I can.
What other problems do you have with mood? Do you have problems with temper or depression?
I was getting the depression question all the time before I got approved for my disability the last time. And every time I was asked it, was the only thing I could come up with is, if you were in my position, you were surviving on nothing and you had no help and nobody was worried about you, would you not be depressed a little bit?
Do you think you have any depression that's clearly related to your brain injury? Not necessarily the circumstances itself, but because the mood centers of your brain have been damaged.
I can't say that I don't.
No one's ever diagnosed that. No one's ever concerned themselves with it.
Well,
you've never been treated for organic depression, or what they would call.
Well, they tried to, but I was pretty dead set against that one.
Okay. What about temper problems?
I was having it pretty bad, like in the first year or so after the accident. And that's why I originally started seeing like any kind of a professional about like moods and emotions. But I mean, it's something that I've been aware of, pretty much from the onset of the accident, and I work at it every day to try and not let it, just not to succumb to it, I guess.
Did you have problems with your the woman who lived with you for the year and a half with temper?
That's why I originally started going to a doctor about the stuff in the first place.
Did you have problems with violence?
It wasn't violence, but I would get so mad that I would like break my own stuff.
What would set you off?
I really think at the time it was just as if something didn't go right, and it was just the constant piling up of things over and over and over that once it just got to a certain point, I had to let it out, or it would I would go even crazier.
Did you have problems with impatience?
I'd say yes,